Hello and welcome to another live English lesson. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Okay. Unfortunately, as you know, we couldn't complete the previous lectures due to the bad internet service. As a matter of fact, I decided to record the lesson and send it to you, but uh, I thought that since we already have live lessons, so why not giving the materials during a live lesson, and afterwards if we run out of time I will inshallah record certain lessons. So as you remember, yesterday we studied part of uh, um, unit 7, I think, and also in addition to the story of unit 6. Okay, so I think we read the story of unit 6. It's okay, I'm going to read it again very quickly so that we can move to the extra activities and start the new unit. So, um, we have the story of Bob and Bassem, the basketball. It's on page 71, right? "It's going to hurt for a few days," said the nurse. I was in the clinic for the ant bites. Try to think about something else." Bassem and Paul were waiting for me. "Let's go to Southport Park," Paul suggested. "We have 2 hours before our boss leaves for the camp." "Okay," I said, "but don't mention insects." When we got to the park, there were lots of people playing basketball on the public courts. "I wish I had my trainers," Bassem said. "I want to practice." "You're a sport crazy, Bassem," said Paul, laughing. "Do you ever think about anything else?" Bassem laughed, too. He was a bit embarrassed. "Sorry," he said. "I love basketball. I want to be a basketball player." "I thought so," said Paul. "When I'm older, I'm going to be a doctor." "A doctor?" I said. "Really? You'll have to study for such a long time?" Have I lost the connection? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry for that. "A doctor?" I said. "Really? You'll have to study for such a long time?" "I don't mind. I enjoy studying," said Paul. "What about you, Bob? What are you going to be?" "Bob wants to be an entomologist," laughed Bassem. "Very funny," I said. Suddenly a basketball flew through the air. Bassem ducked. I didn't. It hit me on the nose. "Ouch," I said. "Why me? Why do these things always happen to me?" Bassem and Paul didn't say anything. They just laughed. So that was the story. I think that we read it last time, but it's okay. Now, I think I asked you these questions, right? Have I asked you these questions? Okay. So let us quickly move to the activity book. So, concerning the story, let us answer these questions. Read the definitions and match them to the words below. You have these 3 words and these 3 definitions. So, which of these 3 words mean move to avoid something? Which one of them? Duck. Okay, so which one means shoes to play sports in? Trainers, right? And which one means shy about something? It is the word embarrassed. Embarrassed. Are you sleeping? You're not active. Let us quickly move to the extra activities. Here in this exercise, you're going to listen to some boys and girls who are talking about what they are going to be. So listen and circle the job each person is going to do. Are you with me? Okay, so pay attention.
Unit 6. Extra Activities. Track 42. Listen to these boys and girls talking about what they're going to be. Circle the job each person is going to do. 1. When I finish school, I'm going to work in my father's restaurant for a year. I really like working in the kitchen, making delicious food for people. Then I'm going to go to college to train. Perhaps one day I'll have my own restaurant.
So, what is the job for number 1? So it is C, cook. Yes. Now let us listen to the other one.
2.
At school, my best subjects are English and Arabic. I'm also learning French. I'm going to try to get a job in a newspaper office. They always need help with reports from other countries.
So which one is correct? Which is? No, it's A, okay, which is translator, yes.
3.
My best school subject is mathematics, but I also like geography. I really want to visit other countries. In the evenings, I often go to the airport and watch the planes. As I watch them, I think, one day I'm going to fly one of those.
So which one? Number 3 is C, pilot.
4.
After school, I'm going to go to training college. My favourite subject is history. I just love it, and I want to tell other students about it later. I'm very patient, so I won't get angry if my students aren't interested in it at first. I'll just have to make my lessons more interesting.
Which one is correct? Number 4? Yes, exactly. Teacher, C, teacher. Not B, C.
5. My favourite subject at school is science, and I'll need it in the job I'm going to do. I've always liked animals, and I don't like seeing an animal sick or in pain. I want to help make it better. First, I have to go to university though.
So which one? 5 is B, which is vet. Yes, and what is meant by vet? What is meant by vet? What is meant by vet? Yes, exactly.
6.
At school, I'm quite good at Arabic and IT. You know, working with computers. After school, I'm going to go to college and then get a job in an office. Writing letters, answering the phone, talking to visitors, all those things.
So which one is correct? Of number 6. It is, which is it is A. 6, it is A secretary. Now let us move to the other exercise. Complete each sentence with the correct word or phrase from the box. You have these words inside the box. You should complete these incomplete sentences with these words according to the meaning of these words and sentences. So number 1, my car is not working, so I will ask the mechanic to repair it. Yes, exactly, that's right. Number 2, when I finish school, I'm going to English at university. Study. Yes, exactly. So it becomes, when I finish school, I'm going to study English at university. Number 3, in my last year at school, I have to an important exam. Yes, exactly. I have to take an important exam. Number 4, if I do not work hard, I will the exam. Yes, exactly, fail. So it becomes, if I do not work hard, I will fail the exam. Number 5, our teacher never gets angry with us. She is very patient. Yes, exactly. Number 6, use going to when you know what will happen. For certain. What is meant by for certain? What is meant by for certain? Yes. And this is the difference between using going to and will to express something or to speak about an action in the future. 7. When I finish school, I will make a plan for my future career. Yes. And what is meant by career? We know. What is meant by career? It is another meaning. It is another word which means. What is meant by career? Yes, exactly. And now number 8. I don't want to be a policeman because I don't want to wear, of course, uniform. And you know what is meant by a uniform. Now quickly let us move to the other exercise, which is exercise C on page 92. Write the correct school subject in these sentences. My best subject is because I enjoy working with numbers. Yes, mathematics. Now number 2. I quite like because I enjoy learning about other countries. Geography, yes, exactly. Number 3, we study Because it is important to learn about Islam. Religious education, RE, not RI. Number 4, I don't like because I'm not interested in the past. History. So you don't like history, I will tell your teacher. Now exercise D, it will take time, it's about comprehension, we will skip it. And we will move to let me check this exercise. Okay, now let us move to exercise E. Complete each sentence with the correct form of the verb in brackets. Number 1. From now on. What is meant by from now on? What is meant by from now on? Yes, Abdussalam. From now on, I work hard because I want to pass the exam. And by the way, it's all about the future tense. So this is, are you sure? Yes, Amir, I'm going to work. Why? Because it is a decision that you take while you are certain what you are doing. Okay? Of what you are doing, sorry. And the other one, when Munir school, he gets a job in restaurant. So the first one should be when Munir finishes school, he it's okay to use will or is going to, but it's proper to use going to. So when Munir finishes school, he is going to get a job in a restaurant. Now, the other one, when I get home tonight, my friends, when I get, I'm going to phone my friends. Okay? The other one, when the children, their father tonight, he happy because they passed the exam. When the children see their father tonight, he's going to be, or of course he will be, it's okay to use both of them, but pay attention to you when you speak and use such such sentences. When you have when, the first sentence, the when sentence, the part of the sentence which is directly follows or is which comes after when should be in the present simple tense. And the other one, of course, it should be used with the going to construction to refer to the future. So I think it's clear now, right? Okay, now let us move to exercise G on page 94. Which jobs connect these words? Newspaper, story, article. Which job connects these words? Which job connects these words? Okay, reporter, yes, because a reporter, of course, deals with articles, stories, and newspapers. Number 2, fire, danger, water. Okay, yes, of course, journalist. It's also true. Fire, danger, water, firefighter. Number 3, building, plan, draw. Architect, yes, exactly. And number 4, letter, telephone, computer. We can say office manager, or even if you say secretary, it's also true. Yes. Number 5, lesson, board, class. Teacher, yes, exactly. Number 6, plane, airport, fly, pilot, yes. Number 7, car, repair, workshop. Mechanic, yes, exactly. And the last one, teeth, take care, chair, dentist. Now let us do the other exercise quickly. Find the odd one out. Circle the word. What is meant by odd? We said that it means strange, something which is different from the others. So which one of these verbs, of these words is odd, burn, put out, teach? Which one is the odd one? Burn, put out, teach? Yes, teach. You know what is meant by burn? What is meant by put out? What is meant by put out? What is meant by put out? Yes. Thanks to Google Translate. Okay, the other one, pilot, mechanic, bus driver. Which one is odd? Mechanic, because pilot and bus driver, they have something to drive, right? And to fly in, while a mechanic repairs these things. Number 3, green, patient, kind. Green because kind and patient are adjectives used to describe someone, for example, but a green, it's a color. Unless you describe someone being green. Number 4, university, college, office. Office, of course. Number 5, equipment, uniform, trousers. Equipment. And the last one, science, driving, history. Of course, driving, yes. And that's it. I think we have another exercise. Do we have? Yes, let us do this one. Write these abbreviations in full. DR, it is an abbreviation of doctor, yes, exactly. Number 2, IT is abbreviation of information technology. And number 3, of course, maths is abbreviation of mathematics. And number 4, abbreviation of examination. And PE is an abbreviation of PE, number 5, is an abbreviation of physical education. So that's it with Unit 6. So now let us move to Unit 7 in your student's book. Are you tired? Are you tired? Upset? Oh, okay. Yes. So now let us move to Unit 7. Unit 7 is titled The World Around Us. So it speaks about what is happening in the world. As you know, we should always be aware of what's happening around us. So to start the unit, Lesson 1 is titled World Problems. It speaks about certain problems in the world. So for the time being, what is the world's first problem? Nowadays, what is the world's first problem now? No, Abdussalam. Yes, exactly. It's the coronavirus, right? It has become a pandemic, and it is now the world's first issue. All of the world is concerned about this virus, so it is a health problem. But let us check out the problems listed on page 72 of your student's book. Here we have 6 problems. They are, we have, certain problems with certain places, like world getting warmer, scientists say. It's in Germany. Kenya, 16 elephants found dead. Japan, air pollution a danger to young and old, doctor warns. UK, litter drowns town. USA, oil kills thousands of seabirds and pollutes beaches. Number 6, from France, waste from factory pollutes town's water supply. So these are headlines of newspaper. And I think that I asked you this question before. What is meant by a headline? As you know, a headline is a heading or which is put at the top of an article. We can say it is a title. Okay. So before doing anything, let us check this a grammar box at the bottom of the page. It says, newspaper headlines are usually not complete sentences. So, as you see, these are not complete sentences, right? So, there is one common factor in each headline. They are not normal sentences. And they do not have, for example, they do not have full stops at the end, and there are some missing words in them. So can you change these headlines into sentences, for example? Can you do this? I'm going to do it. For example, the first one is world getting warmer. So If we make a sentence out of this heading, it may be the world is getting warmer, scientists say. So what is missing in this heading is the article the and the auxiliary verb, or sorry, the verb to be is. There's not an auxiliary verb here. There's a main verb. So the sentence, if we want to make a sentence out of the first heading, it should be the world is getting warmer, scientists say. And for example, the second one, 16 elephants found dead. If we want to make a sentence out of this heading, it should be 16 elephants were found dead, right? The other one, if you want to make a sentence out of the third heading, what should it be? Now you can do it. Air pollution, a danger to young and old, doctor warns. How to make a sentence out of this heading? No idea? Air pollution is a danger to young and old people, a doctor say. A doctor warns. The other one, for example, litter drowns town. It should be litter drowns or the town, right? Yes, Abdussalam, thank you for your answer. And the same way is true for the others. So there are certain words which are missing from these headlines or headings. And as we said, a headline is just like a title of an article. It is not a complete sentence. Okay, so now we have these problems. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time. If we had enough time, we would read about each one of them, and I will show you certain videos and we will discuss these problems. But unfortunately, we don't have time, and I know that you are kind of upset and not happy with this lesson, specifically this lesson, because we are too late, right? It's nearly 9 p.m. and you're hungry and you are tired. It's okay. So let us match these problems to the pictures. So the first problem, world getting warmer, scientists say, should be matched with which picture? It should be matched with picture D. Why D? Why D? What is the meaning of world getting warmer? Yes, exactly, Abdussalam. So 1D. The second one, 16 elephants found dead. B. Yes, because there is a dead elephant. And B. Yes. And the other one, 3. Air pollution, a danger to young and old, doctor warns. Yes, exactly, E. So obvious. Number 4, litter drowns town. Exactly, A. And number 5, oil kills thousands of seabirds and pollutes beaches. 5 is F. Yes, exactly. And of course, The last one, waste from factory pollutes town's water supply. This C, of course. So now let us do, as a matter of fact, I decided to teach you lesson 2 and 3, but we know we are late. So I don't know, I don't think that's, I'm going to move to these lessons to tackle them. We're also running out of time. So I think that we don't have to do the exercises. Tomorrow, inshallah, I want you to be ready because tomorrow we will study many lessons, okay? So that's it for today, and thank you for joining this lesson. Please write your names before we lose the connection. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Please write your names. Have a good night.